Hello, everyone. I am not hiding. I know so many of you have reached out to me wanting to know what my plans are, what's next, and I wasn't ready to talk about it. If you don't know what I'm referring to, just a few weeks ago, Close to My Heart announced they are closing their doors as of June. The end of June, they will cease operations, and this company that is in their 40th year will be done. And when I first heard the announcement, along with all of you, it was shocking and I felt like a punch in the gut. I've been with this company for 16 years because I love it. I truly, truly love it. I love everything about it. And it was only, the past 3 years that I've decided to start sharing with all of you on YouTube. And that has just been, is an amazing has been an amazing experience. This isn't scripted. I'm just talking to you from the heart. So if I'm rambling, please forgive me. But I remember first discovering the product and falling in love with it right away. And I signed up because I wanted everything in that catalog. And it was just amazing. When you're car shopping and, you're considering all the practical things of a new car, right? But that car that you sit in and it just feels amazing and it has all the cup holders, you're like, oh yeah. Well, Close to My Heart is that car of the crafting industry. And I mean, everything about them, from their paper collections to the color coordination. It's like a capsule wardrobe, but like the stamp sets, the packaging, how everything comes together inside, and you've got the coordinating ties on the magnet. That's the cup holders, the extra cup holders in that car that makes it so nice to drive. But I mean, all joking aside, this news has really impacted so many people on a deep and personal level. For many, this isn't just a hobby, this is their livelihood, and they have been running businesses for, some of them close to 40 years, for the life of the company. They've been with them from the beginning. And I do work outside of the home. For those of you that don't know, I'm a licensed veterinary nurse or technician, if you know us as that. But I worked, full time at the vet hospital, then cut back to about 3 days a week. And then as my channel's been growing, I am only working 1 day a week, just because I have a lot of animals and I'm not ready to let that job go. I do enjoy it, but I want to keep my foot in the door. But this has become a full-time job for me, and it's opened a lot of opportunities for us. We bought a house in January. Imagine that for timing. But we're going to be okay. We are going to be okay. We make plans the best to our ability, but God ultimately has a plan for our life. And I trust in him. And I know he didn't open this door, just to close it. And I'm just trusting in him, and we're going to move forward. But one thing that has become very, very apparent to me after hearing this news is how amazing this crafting community is and how important you are to me. I cannot tell you how many of you have reached out to me, email or messages, texting me, sending me beautiful handmade cards, and just letting me know that you're thinking of me, you're praying for me. And it's just been very, very touching and overwhelming. The support has been awesome. And so I'm very appreciative for all of you. I said I wasn't going to get emotional. I'm not really an emotional person, but I've cried. I've cried a lot over the past couple of weeks. And it's going to feel like silly to some of you because you're like, it's paper crafting, get over it, right? But really, the news of the company closing, it felt like a death. It felt like this tremendous sense of loss, because it has been. And it's kind of funny. Just a few years ago, someone commented on my channel, "Oh, I love your layouts, but I would never support an MLM." And I'm like, what? MLM? What is she talking about? So I went and Googled MLM, multi-level marketing company. And I was like, oh, well, I know what that is. Of course I know what that is. I'm familiar with, different makeup companies or supplement companies. And while, yes, Close to My Heart did fall into that, category, it just didn't even occur to me because I've never felt that way. Never. Not once in the 16 years Did I feel pressured to build a team or grow or sell? It just didn't happen that way. This company's been warm and welcoming. I have made lasting, lifelong friends. I've flown halfway across the country to craft with some of you. I've chatted on the phone with some of you. You guys share and email me your layouts. And a lot of you say, I know you don't know me, but some of you I do. I recognize your names. You've been commenting on my channel. You've been sharing, your artwork in my Facebook group. I see what you're documenting. You share with me what you're going through, your troubles and your triumphs. And it is a two-way street for a lot of us. And like I said, that community has become just a big part of my life. And it almost, the fear, and when we heard the news, was that all of that was going to go away. But now that I've had the opportunity to just kind of digest the news and, settle into the new normal, it's going to be okay. It's absolutely going to be okay. We're all going to be okay. But this is not going away. And my friend Julie said it so eloquently. It's not about the company, it's about the company. And just because the product that we know and love is no longer going to be available, the crafting community is. And I'm going to find something else that I love. I have no doubt. And I am wanting to share that with you. So if you guys are going to continue watching my videos, I'm going to continue sharing, because it's just been a joy and a privilege to be able to teach and inspire you, to document your memories, get those photos into albums, and I really enjoy being a part of this amazing community. I do want to let you know that business will continue as usual, and you will be able to order Close to My Heart products through my website through the end of April, so April 31st. And I know there's a lot of panic buying going on, and I got caught up in it myself. I got my flip-flops, my page protectors, cardstock, and a lot of things are out of stock, but they are restocking a lot of those items. So I'm going to continue sharing from the current catalog. I have a lot of ideas. I'm really excited about the travel collection. And yeah, I want to share all of those ideas with you. So even if you don't have the products directly, you can use the ideas and information to scrapbook your photos with what you have in your crafty stash. So yes, I am going to continue sharing here on YouTube, and I am very, very grateful for all of my time with Close to My Heart. It's an end of an era, but only for the company, not for scrapbooking. It is going strong. I know a lot of people are talking about is scrapbooking dead. I don't think so. In fact, I feel like it's growing, and maybe that's just because I'm meeting more people in the industry, but I'm seeing trends and it looks a little different. Perhaps it might be scrapbooking in the form of memory keeping, but it's still scrapbooking. So why things change and look a little bit different, I don't think scrapbooking is going anywhere. I know I scrapbook for myself first and foremost. I never intended to run this as a business, and I love sharing with you because it helps me to make time for scrapbooking, and it brings me joy. It truly brings me joy. It's a creative outlet. I get to relive all of those moments that I've captured on camera, because life is a blur. I don't even know what I ate for breakfast half the time that morning, right? We're just on autopilot. We're going, we're moving along. So stopping to preserve our memories and record those stories is so important. And, I know I'm going to continue scrapbooking. So I hope that you do also. Again, thank you so much, everyone who has been reaching out. And Jeanette, the owner of Close to My Heart, followed her passion and her dreams 40 years ago and built this company herself. And I'm so grateful that she followed her dreams and gave us all the opportunity to be a part of something so incredible. So I'm very, very sad to see it go, but we will continue on. And now I'm officially rambling. So I'll wrap this up and just say thanks again. And I'll see you very soon here on YouTube.